John King for the Sprawl post-fight at BAMMA 25 alongside victorious Godbeer. Mark, you retained the heavyweight title tonight. At the first round, you know, both you guys landed some shots. In the second round, though, you landed that big right hand, finished the fight. Just walk us through the fight and the finish.
Like I said, the first round was a bit tentative. I feel it was. I was a bit dubious of letting my hands in that go because I felt like Stuart was waiting for the counter, you know. And also, like I said, me and Stu both know each other well. We've trained together and we both know each other's game. So it was I felt like there was a big feeling out process, and also with that, sorry. So, and also with that, you know, it was just hard fighting a friend, you know. So.
What did you make? What did you expect Stuart to come in and do it? And did he do that?
I expected him to do what he'd done. He was waiting for me to overcommit, you know, waiting for me to overcommit and capitalise on it. And I give him his credit. I think his stand-ups come on leaps and bounds. He moved well. He caught me with a couple of counters, you know, and his judo's definitely great. He you know, we've been drilling not to clinch up with him against the cage because of his throws, and then stupidly I clinched against him and I got thrown. But you know that I don't. Stu's a high-level judoka, so if he can't throw me, then there's something wrong, you know. So yeah.
Were you happy with your performance, or not? Did you feel?
Yeah, I was happy, but like I said, it was hard. It's my friend I'm fighting, and we had to put the friendship aside. And I think that was a big factor in you know, letting my hands go and so forth. And it was just, yeah, it was a hard fight for me, you know, all round. Yeah.
What did it feel like, you know, after you'd landed that knockout shot and you were walking away? What did it feel like to see Stuart like that?
To be honest with you, first of all, the adrenaline's in. I knew I landed bang. When you've got a knockout, the initial reaction, you're like, yes, knockout. You know, you're over the moon. But then all of a sudden it settles down, and I think, God, I've just knocked out my friend. And you know, and that's why I went over. They keep you back and stuff, but I had to go over and make sure he was all right. And he genuinely is my friend, and I wish him all the luck in the world in the future, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure Stuart's going to do a good thing. Just the one stay about.
Yeah, definitely.
What did you get to say to him after the bout?
I just went in there and you know, just said to him, look, you know, I just said to him, look, I'm 1-0 up. Now it's your turn to get another one back on me. You know, we've done it. We've trained together for 3 years. You know, he's knocked me down, he's submitted me, I've knocked him down, submitted me. It's just one of those things. We're heavyweights, you know. He could have quite easily landed that right hand on me first and knocked me out. So, you know, I'm 1-0 up, not in a disrespectful way. So now he's got to work his way back and then get the draw back, you know. So that's the way I look at it.
Are you and Stuart going to train together after this?
I hope so, yeah, I hope so, because he's got a good camp with like Jake Boswick and Titan and stuff. I love. I'm not into all these gym politics, you know, like, oh, you can't train here, you can't train there. I love training with everyone. I love moving around the gyms and saying hi to everyone and just socialising with everyone. And hopefully, yeah, I'll get to train with those guys because, you know, they're a good team. And I speak to them outside of the cage and stuff as well. So, yeah, good.
What's next for you? Who do you want next, and when do you want to get back in there?
Like I just said, you know, before Christmas, you know, but I had a few injuries, a few financial problems and stuff. You know, I'm not going to get into that, you know, but we have fights lined up with Ruben Wolf, and I'd like that fight. Yeah. You know, I've classed myself as probably one of the best, if not the best, UK heavyweight now. So, and he's the best in Germany, so it just sells itself, you know. UK's #1 against Germany's #1. Let's do it. You know, let's get this fight on. Let's entertain the BAMMA crowd. He knows where my belt is. He's called me out. His management team's behind it and called me out with them. You know, so let's do it. Let's do it. You know.
Were your daughters watching tonight? I know it can be very tough for children watching fathers. Were they watching?
No, I tend to keep my daughters. My twins are only 4, and my eldest is 8. So I tend, my eldest, my 8-year-old, she comes to the gym and stuff with me. You know, she knows what it's about. She sends me a message on Facebook, good luck and stuff. But I don't particularly want to watch him just yet. You know, so. Yeah, if she's ready to watch, I don't force things on my kids. I let them ask me and then go down that route, you know. So, yeah. But obviously they're going to get brought up with it, aren't they? So they're going to have to be introduced to it all in a minute. Yeah.
Is that, you know, is that something you, if your daughter wanted to take a, you know, maybe a career path in MMA, would you stop her?
Oh, 100%. MMA for me sorted my life out. You know, I was. Listen, how can I put this bluntly? Growing up, I was a little shit. You know, I was always in and out of trouble. I was always. I was always a bit of a scrapper. I grew up on a rough council estate. I wasn't, brought up. We were sort of dragged up. It works. On these sorts of scenes. And MMA was my saviour. It kept me out of the pubs, kept me away from certain crowds, and I've travelled the world doing it. I've met people from all around the world. I've fought my idols. I've trained with my idols. It's the lifestyle, and I'd be happy if they took it. Yeah.
How much, leading up to a fight and in the cage, how much do you think about your daughters? Obviously, we're in tonight, but if you're in a tricky situation.
They mean everything to me. Everything I'm doing, I'm trying to achieve a goal. I've spent nearly 10 years doing this now, and 10 years of doing this, 10 years of doing this, it's for a reason. It's not for now. All the struggles I got now, I want it to pay off in the future. So I think of them all the time. This is why I'm doing it, for my goals, and my girls. My goals are my girls. Yeah.
Mark, congratulations. What are you going to do tonight to celebrate?
I normally say I go out and meet my friends and that for a beer, but as everyone knows, when you go and meet a load of your friends and they've been drinking all night and you're completely stone cold sober, it normally lasts for about 1 pint and I sneak off, and then I'm the first one ringing them 7:30 in the morning. Come on, we're going for a celebration beer, yeah, that's the way it works, man.
Thank you very much, and congratulations.
It's good to meet you
Thank
finally, anyway.
Yeah, you too, mate. Thanks.